It's August 29th, Saturday. Haven't really done a update in quite some time. We took a week's vacation and things really ripened while I was gone. We got back Sunday and I've been kind of busy with work and a couple other things. I haven't really picked very much, so I've got some stuff that's really overripe. I'm supposed to ship out some boxes to California this week, so a lot of this stuff will go there, and then I might make some spicy jelly and some powder, but I'll just give you a quick idea where we're at and we'll kind of go from there. You can see these guys have, this is Kamari, by the way. This guy, we had a storm and it took out one of my reapers, and this guy, this is 7-pot lava. You can see how bad it was. This might be a quarter of the plant left, but still cranking out pods. I apologize for the low light, it's kind of late. I had to work today, so you can see there's still some nice pods on there. Yellow Billy Boy Doula, full of pods. Actually, some of these have actually gone bad. It's kind of a shame. I just hadn't really, I've been doing a lot of extra stuff this year, and I think next year I'm probably gonna shock the world, my wife anyway, and just drop it down to like maybe 5 or 6 plants. Every year I've had at least 25 plants or so, and it's just too much. I think I'm just gonna drop it down to a couple, but don't be surprised if I don't have many next year. 7-pot Primo. I don't know if you can see all those pods, but it's covered. Little Cayenne, it finally put some stuff out, but looks sickly. Jamaican hot chocolate. I'm sure you can see those pods. Low light, but I think you can still see it. And this guy got kind of twisted up in the storm too, but still cranking them out. It's supposed to be a 7-pot bubble gum, but it's just not the correct phenotype. Stems and caps didn't turn red, so kind of just got pushed to the back. Used some of them, gave some away, took some to a local restaurant. A lot of these guys you'll see look kind of rough. Well, that's due to storm damage. Naga Viper. Also, some of them got scorched really bad from the sun. I've lost a lot of pods because of that. It's been a rough year. You see a little Billy Biker jalapeno back there. It's got some red pods on it. Another Billy Biker jalapeno. Cappy's brain strain. I kind of went into Cappy, and he's over to hot pepper. Extremely knowledgeable guy when it comes to peppers. If you have any questions, you need to read his blog. Gives you a lot of good tips. I've used a lot of his information this year for my plants. My chocolate surprise, that's what I've been calling it. Oh, excuse my finger, I wasn't paying attention. This was shipped to me as chocolate Bootla seeds, and I'm not educated enough to know for sure. It's pretty warm. That's the pods it's cranking out. So it may or may not be. It may just be like chocolate ghost or something. I've never grown chocolate ghost, so I wouldn't really know. If you guys have had the privilege of seeing a chocolate Bootla, you might could let me know for sure if you think this is the real deal. Now we get into some of the bigger ones. All these plants are, I'd say, at least 6 foot tall. This guy's probably at least 5 foot around. I mean, if you take the tape measure and go all the way around it, it's probably like 10 feet or 12 feet, but just measuring from side to side, it'd be at least 5 feet. Peach Ghost Scorpion. And there are ripe pods. I don't know if you can tell much in the low light, but there's ripe pods all over the place on this guy. And then there's also new pods coming in all over the place. And this is the back side. I stopped turning them like probably a month ago, and you can see the back side doesn't get as much sun, so it kind of grows the other way. Beside it's 7-pot Jonah Butch T. Elongated pods on a lot of this stuff this year. We've had some conversations about it. strange. I've got like 6-8 plants doing it. Don't know why. I'll probably just start with fresh seed next year. I've saved seed from a couple things, but, and you see there's some more scorch marks. I don't think it's bugs, because usually with bugs it'll rot. And these are just white spots. Most of the time that's scorch marks. If I'm wrong, educate me please. But you see I'm like 6'1". Oh, hello. Kind of cool. I got a little guard right there. See if we can make him out. Little praying mantis hanging out. I'm over 6 feet. I'm like 6'1", and this is probably, I'd say, at least 2-3 inches above me. So you're talking about maybe a 6.5 foot plant. Lots of pods. It's my ghost pepper. It finally started cranking out right pods, and it's I don't know if it's quite 6 foot, 5'10" or so, and then again probably 6 feet across. I don't know. I can't focus tonight. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's the low light. I apologize. This might be a crappy video. I just hadn't done one in a while, but you can see pods everywhere. And I have saved some seeds from this plant. This plant looks right. Everything looks like it should. I mean, you can see some good looking peppers on. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. If I can get somewhere where it can focus. That classic boot shape. Low light's killing me though. I apologize. We might do another one in a couple days. But there you go. Some nice sized plants. Lots of pods. Maybe I'll, oh yeah, I was going to show you guys the Rooper plants. I had one that was cranking out pods left and right, and the storm took out most of it. It's about like the other one. I've got about a third, maybe a quarter left. And I've been able to get a couple pods off of it. That's this one. It still has some pods, and I've harvested a couple. You can see it's, I mean, good pods off of it. If I can get it to focus. Here's another one. It's putting out the right shape, right style, and it's still putting them out. It's just, you can see most of the plant's gone. The main branch just broke off and took a couple side branches with it. This guy was fine, but for some reason this guy hasn't wanted to put out pods, put out flowers like crazy, but no pods. But it finally, it's put out a couple kind of funny shaped pods. The phenotype looks off, but I don't know what's going on with it. There's 2 or 3 more in here. Great plant. I mean, it's a really pretty plant, but kind of pointless if it doesn't put out pods. We'll see. At least I got a couple of decent ones off of this guy, so I can save some seed. A little cayenne. Late season tomatoes. First time this year I'm trying late season. I'm gonna see what happens. Basil. And then a little overview. Ignore the tomato plant. It's finally dying. Anyway, so there you go. I'll try to hit you again in a couple days when we got a little better light. See ya.